I don't want to say anything because already 6 years are over. They faced many cases, they faced in the court. And now they are acquitted, that's all.
But
They could not prove anything. We are not against anybody, we are not for anybody. Only the process was taking place and their entire case, I think, for 6 years. And 6 years they were in jail without any reason. Also, maybe someone must have done something, but not about others. No, always we are with the women, and only thing we are telling that you should take care of ourselves, women also, because Mangalore is a very sensitive area, sensitive place, and many untoward things are happening on women there. That's why we should be very careful and we should take care of ourselves.
I'm appalled at the statement given by this leader. Girls are supposed to be safe. We are supposed to ensure that girls are treated equally and girls are treated well in our society. And it is very incorrect of her to say girls should ensure their own safety. That does not make any kind of sense. What does she mean by that? Why is it that the girls are always blamed? I do not agree with Miss Shobha Karandlaje's statement at all. It is appalling to say. It is, in a way to say you're blaming the victims. Please do not do that. The victims are not to be blamed, and girls have all the right to go where they want, whatever time they want, and do what they want in their life. They have the freedom of choice. Stop curtailing it and stop blaming the victim.
Shrija is joining me live on this. Shrija, so this is a comment which has once again been condemned very strongly by women across Karnataka, I believe, because what she is essentially saying here could amount to victim shaming. She's putting the onus on women to protect themselves. What is the duty of the elected government then?
Well, absolutely, Afrida, we understand that the political blame game has already begun. We understand that while the government, the elected government, should be providing the law and order situation and protection to the women and children, we understand they are blaming, in fact, the victims over here. The victims are the soft targets, and hence by telling that the victims should be even more stronger, they should know how to protect themselves, because remember that if you're really going by what really happened as to how the entire case panned out, we understand that all the 26 in this particular case were completely acquitted, and we also understand that the reason why did the case fall flat, that was one of the major reasons why right now especially activists are also some of the leaders across all the party lines have been discussing about. And also what we understand, some of the citizens have come forward. They have also in fact demanded the Karnataka government to appeal against the ruling so that all the assaulters get punished, the highest degree of punishment. Now, there are certain various reasons to also look at this particular case as to why really did the case fall flat. The first point being, we understand the witness hostile, and then you also have that most of the witnesses did not turn up during the trials, and also we understand the male counterparts who were also at that point in time on that particular very day, we understand they did not turn up for witness, also proving for any sort of testimony right there in the court. And we also understand a major point to be understood over here is the video. The video is not admissible in the court is what we are given to understand. Now that was one of the major proof to in fact put all the accused behind bars, but unfortunately this ruling comes as a huge shocker. And even more shocking here is that you have a leader, because back then it was the BJP which was in power in 2009. We understand it's the BJP which needs to be blamed completely, because there is a
the issue here is that right from the beginning there has been a strong denial from the Sriram Sene's side as well. The fact is that an attack did take place. We all saw it. Assault did take place, and there were so many people involved. Yet today, as per the courts, nobody is guilty, and that is simply because enough evidence could not be built around them. And like you said, witnesses turned hostile. Now, there is a larger reason why witnesses did not turn up or witnesses turned hostile, isn't it?
Well, there's more than what meets the eye here, because remember, witness turning hostile, because they did of course file a complaint. They were pretty strong on that, but once the trial started, we understand several other people, especially remember there were 3 other girls who were the main people who had to testify in the court of law, but however they failed to do so, because we're also given to understand by some of the lawyers that they were threatened by Ram Sena activists, is what we're given to understand. And of course, another point to be noted over here, it did not stop them there. Even after entire incident, that is attacking especially girls, pulling by the hair and pushing them on the ground, that really wasn't enough as an evidence in the court of law. Unfortunately, they have all been acquitted, but the state, as far as the state government right now, which is Congress in the power here, what they're saying is that they are planning to in fact appeal the ruling, and making sure that considering that the elections are right around the corner and it is a Karnataka election bound state, and they will go ahead and also appeal against the ruling, making sure that all the assaulters will also be punished.
Yes, and this would set a very wrong precedent if the guilty goes unpunished. The Shriram Sena is already patting its back, saying we have done no wrong, and perhaps that is not such a healthy sign at this stage. Many thanks for joining us, Srija, with your inputs on this story.